Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is just a message. Donald Trump, what's in a name? You may be really interested in hearing what the name Donald Trump means. I just want to share what his name means and then share some information about Donald Trump and what I think. The word Donald, the name Donald means leader of the world, and the word Trump is short for trumpet, or also a shortening that the Bible uses for trumpet. And trumpet in the Bible is recognized as a warning from God. It says when the seven trumpets blow in Revelation, judgments of the Lord come down. And so trumpet signifies warning. So taken together, the leader of the world is the Lord God Almighty. So Donald Trump essentially means God's warning to America. It's time that America wakes up from its slumber. It's time that America wakes up from the day-to-day actions that they go through as a nation. It's time for God to open up the channels of speaking, the channels of conversation, the channels of teaching America how they should operate and how they should go. Donald Trump is very much against political correctness. He's very much against making everybody happy. He says what he means. He says things that some people object to. He seems to say what he thinks and doesn't so much put a lot of thought into moderating or changing or correcting or positioning what he has to say in order to please people. He doesn't do this political doublespeak. He doesn't. He says what he means, and he means what he says. He's a person who's passionate about the nation of America. He's a man who's successful in his own right, worth more than $10 billion. He's got a successful construction company and building company. He's got a successful empire that he runs. And the only reason that he has taken on the role of going for American president is that he sees a real need for leadership in America. He sees a real need for change, and he feels that the need is desperate with America being in $19 trillion debt. He says that in a few $trillion time, America is going to enter a black hole, and they may never recover without a lot of effort and a lot of work. Donald wants to grab this moving train that's headed towards destruction, and he wants to hold it up and face it in another direction and pull the country out of the direction that it's going. So I fully endorse Donald Trump. I felt that I was in bed about 5 months ago and talking to the Lord about the Donald Trump. And I felt Jesus say to me that Donald was going to be the next president. So I've taken a real interest in Donald, and we'll only know after the election. We'll only know after Donald has won his party selection, and we'll know after the election against Hillary Clinton if she's the one he's opposing. And after the election, we'll know if it was really Jesus who told me that he's going to be the next president. But he's certainly sounding an alarm. He's certainly sounding a trumpet. He certainly is making a difference. He's making waves in America. He's waking up the sleeping giant. For that, I'm really glad. He's got a book called Crippled America. You may you may be wondering what his policies are and what is the foundation behind everything he says and what does he plan to do for the country. You'll find all those answers in the book Crippled America. So go out and buy yourself a copy of that book and read what he has to say in a logical sequence, in words on a page, before you mock Donald Trump and before you listen to what the media has to say about him. This is Matthew Robert Payne. This is the first video I've done in many months, and hopefully it'll all work out and be uploaded to YouTube successfully. God bless.